Hey, good people, it's Carla Piaro of CarlaPiaro.com. And you know, I was thinking about you today because I am always thinking about you. And today, when I was thinking about you, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I did a video about when I blow up, you blow up. And what I was talking about was how how you're an entrepreneur or you're a business owner or you do something really really well, and there are those people that see what you do really well and they want you to be exclusive to them because they're like, oh my gosh, I really want you to cater all of my events and I want you to sign a contract with me and not work with anybody else, just work with me. And when I blow up, I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna blow up. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get caught in that trap. I have my husband, and both my husband and I are entrepreneurs. And one of the things that we fell prey to when he was before I started my entrepreneurial journey, one of the things my husband fell prey to was so many people wanting him to sign contracts where he exclusively services them. Because when I blow up, you blow up. But guess what? You don't know if that person's doing what it takes to blow up. You don't know if they have the work ethic. You don't know if they have the contracts. You don't know if they have the connections, the relationships. You don't know where they're actually going. And when you sign yourself up to wait for someone else's train to come in, for your train to come in, because you're going to be their caboose, you set yourself up for failure. You set yourself up for heartache, a lot of financial issues, and a lot of frustration. Don't do that. Your purpose is meant as a building block, right? Your purpose is meant for someone else to build upon, and you're supposed to be building on someone else's. But that does not mean that it's exclusive to the people that you are working in that stack. You are to spread that around. You are to give help and assistance to many people. Don't let anyone trap you into exclusivity. Exclusivity is not always a good thing. Now we do see occasionally where you see someone that they've hooked up with one company or one celebrity or something like that they're providing all this service for, where they're making so much and it's so time consuming that they don't have time to work with anybody else. But guess what? Their life is being sustained, they're being fulfilled, they're helping someone, and they're making a difference, like we talked about what purpose is for. But don't set your purpose up for someone who's saying, well, when my purpose blows up, your purpose is gonna blow up. Don't do that, because you don't know if they're doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing in order for them to actually blow up. And that can set you up for a lot of frustration. Set you up for a lot of frustration. Your purpose is not just meant for one individual to benefit from. That is not how this works. Okay? So if you have a business, you know what your purpose is, you're walking out that purpose in your career, whatever. Don't let someone trap you into the when I blow up, you blow up, and you get all excited about it. And even if you, and I'm going to say something else. Let's say something else. Even if you are seeking out contracts, right? A lot of times we're contract based when we're entrepreneur and own our own business or something like that. We're really contract based and we're looking for those connections and those relationships, right? So what happens a lot of times is we get this one big contract, or someone is coming in and they say that they're going to do this business with us, and it's a really big company. It's someone that we look up to. It's something like someone we can't believe that we're going to work with, right? And what happens is we stop seeking out additional business because we've got this promise of this contract, right? This, and it's kind of similar to the when I blow up, you blow up, because what happens is you're so fixated on that contract, that success of that person, that success of that particular company, that you're banking your whole business and all of your purpose endeavors on that one contract. Don't do that. Don't do that, because what happens if that contract falls through? And I've seen it happen on multiple occasions where the contract, the person, the decision maker that really loved that particular entity, that really loved that entrepreneur or small business, really loved that entrepreneur or small business, the decision maker is no longer there. They got a promotion, they retired, they moved on, maybe they got fired. We don't know. Excuse me. Hold on. Okay. So We don't know. But what happens a lot of times is that a person is this small business or this entrepreneur is banking everything on this one contract, this one big contract with whatever ABC company that is a conglomerate, and then it falls through, and they're back at square one, and they have not continued to fill their pipeline. Excuse me. They have not continued to fill their pipeline so that they can sustain their business. They can sustain their life. Don't ever get stuck on one contract. When I blow up, you blow up, because they're so big, they're gonna put me on. Don't do that. Don't look for someone else to put you on. You always keep working, keep building your relationships, keep advancing, keep filling your pipeline. I was at a meeting yesterday. It was a pretty interesting meeting. I did something that I don't normally do because anybody knows me, even though I'm a speaker, anybody knows me, they know that I'm rather introverted. I don't like to go into new environments and just introduce myself unless I'm on a stage. If I'm on a stage, I can come out and be like, "Hey!" But if I'm not on a stage and speaking to a lot of people, and you put me in a small crowd, I'm kind of like, "Hi," So I did something. Was getting out of my comfort zone. I was getting out of my box. And so I went to a meeting yesterday, and I got a chance to meet with some new people that I had never met before. I really literally walked into a situation where I did not know a soul, and just sitting down, I really just wanted to see what they were doing and what they were about and how they were working together. Anyway, I digress. Um, During that meeting, one of the people was talking. One of the gentlemen, he was talking. He made a statement. He was talking about a book that he read some time ago, and it's an older book. And he made the statement. He said, "Dig your well before you're thirsty." Now, I've never heard of this book. I've never heard this statement. I've always heard about filling your pipeline, but I loved that statement. The dig your well before you're thirsty. I loved that statement. I don't know if it's a book. I have to look it up. But I love that statement because what it did is it said to me, and it says to us is that, listen, don't wait until things are dire, until you don't have any resources, until you don't have any choice, and you're in pain before you start working towards doing something to make your life easier. Until you just you're thirsty, now you gotta find water. Don't do that. And that's what we do a lot of times when we find this big conglomerate, and or we set our hopes on one individual. When they blow up, we blow up. We stop digging our well. So our well is not completely dug. We have not completely filled our pipeline. We got this one, and if that one drop of water goes away, guess what? You're thirsty. If that one little thing goes away, if that one person, that one company decides they're not going to do business with you, guess what? You're thirsty. Now you still have bills to pay. You still got children. You've been putting all your hopes and dreams on this one person. When they blow up, you blow up. Or when they give me this contract, I'm gonna make all of this money. I'm going to be able to do all this. I'm going to make this far forward. Don't do that. Don't do that. You continuously fill your pipeline. You continuously go out and build your relationships. You continuously go out and see where you can be of service and continue to grow your business, continue to grow your career, continue to grow yourself and show yourself valuable to more than just one entity. And don't let anybody just pigeonhole you or lock you in to a deal where you can't service anybody except for them, and that you're totally dependent upon them for your livelihood, for your career advancements, and to be able to help other people. Because guess what? If those people that you're depending upon decide not to help another group of people that you are really called to, you really have a heart for, a new population, and they say that you can't, and you sign a contract saying that you can't do anything outside of them, guess what? Those people go without. And the Lord may have had you to help them and somebody else, but you put yourself in a situation where you can't help anyone else. Don't do that. Now you're frustrated. Now you're not feeling fulfilled. Now you feel like you're a failure. Now you're looking these people in the face that you really have a heart to go and help. You really have a heart to go and serve. Things that you really want to do, you're really excited about doing, and now you can't do it because you put all your hopes and dreams on this one company or this one individual that said, when I blow up, you blow up. Don't do that. Okay, don't do that. I just want to admonish you of that because I've seen it happen so many times with various people in stages of their purpose. I've seen it happen so many times in various stages of purpose when people are starting to walk out their purpose. They know what their purpose is, and they're really, really excited about it. They're working this endeavor, and they're doing things, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I got this big contract, or this person said they're gonna put me on, and when they blow up, I'll blow up, and they really want to work with me, and they want me to sign, and then they're wind up frustrated and not being able to do the thing that they love to do. Okay, that's all I want to say today. I will talk to you soon. Make sure you share this video, especially if you know someone that is an entrepreneur, or you've seen them making this type of mistake, or you say, you know what, they have a big heart, and I know that they can fall prey to this kind of thing happening. Make sure you share it and watch it over and over again, especially if you are a entrepreneur, so that you don't forget and get yourself in a contract that you should not be in, because that would not be fun and you frustrated. And I'll be like, see, I told you don't do that. Okay, I will talk to you soon. Make sure you click the link below, and you can go see all my other website, my other sites and things like that, and follow me on different other forms of social media, because I post a lot. I try to post more and more shorter videos in various places. I'm going to learn how to use shorts over here. I've seen the YouTube shorts. I'm going to learn how to use those. You know, I'm not always social media savvy, but I'm gonna get with it. Okay, talk to you later. Bye bye.